Good morning, ma'am. I'm Ritika ji, and these are my team members, Mahalakshmi, Bindu SP, and R. Umesanya. Today, we are presenting a project-based learning on OTP authentication and biometric system, and these are the contents of our project. Next slide. Introduction. Authentication is a process of verifying a user's identity before giving access to a system. In traditional system, we mainly use passwords. However, password-based authentication is not very secure because it is vulnerable to attack like phishing, where users are tricked into sharing password. Brute force attacks where hackers try multiple combination and data breaches where passwords are leaked. As cyber threats are increasing day by day, stronger security methods are required to solve this problem. We use multi-factor authentication, which provides uh, security through three layers. The first layer is password verification. The second layer is OTP verification, where a one-time password is sent to the user. The third layer is biometric verification, such as a fingerprint or a face recognition. By combining all these three layers, the all system becomes more secure and reduce unauthorized access. Next slide. System design and architecture. This system is designed using a multi-factor authentication to ensure strong security. It is based on three important factors. First is something you know, which includes a password or a PIN. The second is something you have, like a mobile devices used for receiving OTP or scanning a QR code. Third is something you are, which refresh to biometric features like fingerprint or face recognition. In addition to this, the system also supports passkey-based authentication, which is modern and secure method that reduces dependency on password. Users can also scan a QR code using their mobile devices and complete login using biometric verification. This makes the system not only high secure but also easy and user friendly. Next slide, architecture components. This slide shows the overall architecture of the system. The process starts with the user or a client, which can be web or a mobile application. The user sends a login request to the backend server. The backend server processes the request and communicates with database such as MySQL to store and verify users' data. The backend is connected to different services. OTP service, which sends one-time password using platform like Firebase and Kivilo. A passkey service which uses web authentication for secure authentication without passwords. Biometric service which verifies fingerprint or face ID. QR code services which generates QR code for quick login. All these components work together to provide a secure, fast, and reliable authentication system. Next will be continued by Sanya.
Good afternoon, ma'am. I am Arame Sania. I will be continuing the next slide. That is tools and technologies. This this slide is about what the technologies you used and why. First is front end. We use HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. That is what the user sees. It creates a login page, OTP input screens, and QR scanner, UI based, etc. Now comes the backend. It We have used Python Flask. This is the brain of the system. It checks the user passwords, generates and verifies the OTP, handles the biometric and the passkey logic. Next comes the database. We have used MySQL that stores the details of the user, passwords, and the biometric passkey data. Next is authentication. OTP for the OTP generation, we used Twilio passkey using the web authentication biometrics. We have developed till for the Android API itself. Next is QR code used for scanning the based instead of typing the credential. Next slide. This is the screenshot of the our login page. First, the user has to sign in by entering the email and the password. Next slide. This is what after entering the uh, user password and the username, the system verifies it through the backend. Then second step is for the sending the OTP for the mobile. Then QR code is scanned through the scanner. Then it will be approved for the in the phone. The biometric will be scanned. Next slide is biometric verification. This is what the QR code will be displayed. The user has to scan through the phone, and then biometric will be done. This shows that the multi-layer security system, that is something you know, that is the password, something we have, that is OTP and the phone, something you are, that is biometric. Next slide is about development and the process. First step is the registration. The user has to sign up. Then the system stores the username and the password through the biometric, and the passkey will be done. Next is login system. User enters the user password and the user name and as well as password. Then it verifies through OTP and the QR pass keys. Then biometric will be done. Next session is the session arrange. Next step is the session arrangement. After login, the system creates a secure section token. Auto logout for inactivity for the safety purpose. Next is documentation. We created the flowchart and the system diagram and the API documentation for it. Next slide will be continued by Mahalakshmi.
Next slide. Good afternoon, ma'am. Myself Malakshmi. I am hearing explaining about implementation. Ensures the system work currently and security. Thus, first step we develop the login system using username and password, and performances accurate OTP validation and biometric verification and passkey using web authentication. Then we use integrate the OTP authentication where the one-time password is sent the user mobile or Gmail or OTP both. Next we implement the biometric authentication like fingerprint face recognition using mobile device APIs. We use include the passkey authentication using web secure password logins. The use encryption input validation and error handling. The QR code login is added where the user scan QR code using mobile and verify the biometrics. We implementing error handling also failure something, but we implement fully. Next slide. Testing and validation. The OTP biometric and passkey authentication using web authentication. In this phase verify the system work properly and secure, and we testing all authentication method OTP verification and biometric and passkey using web authentication. There is type of testing performed: user unit testing, integration testing and secure testing. And perform the unit integration testings. The unit testing individual models like OTP login and biometric. Integration testing check all the work together. Security testing enhance the protection and attacks. Verify the login accuracy, authorization access, check the login accuracy and ensuring only valid user can access the system. They ensure the system secure, reliable and fast. We confirm the system and secure, reliable and fast. The testing was validation with the testing OTP and biometric passkey authentication performed. Security and testing, authorize access and system secure and reliable. Next will continue by Bindu.
I am Bindu SP. I am here presenting the result analysis and interpretation. Uh, Result analysis and interpretation is analyze the system performance and check the authentication accuracy and improves the security and login success rate and identify the errors and optimize the system and ensures the high security and successful login rate, identify errors and improve system performance. Next slide. Conclusion. This project is successfully implements a secure user authentication system using OTP, biometric verification, QR code, and passkey and web authentication. It ensures high security, accurate user verification, and easy login. Uh, and improves the user experience with fast and password key login methods like biometrics and passkey. System is scalable and adaptable, meaning it can be used in banking, apps, and secure platforms. It can be developed a secure authentication system and improves the fast and secure the easy to log in. And this is a screenshot of the output. Uh, it uses the output biometric QR code and a passkey. It provides the fast, secure, and easy to log in, and suitable for banking apps and sorry. This is a
Okay.
screen. Bindu video play ಮಾಡು. Explain ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. Video play button ಐತೆ ನೋಡು ಆ ಕಡೆ. So this is the website we have created, where first we have to register. If we have registered, we have to log in with the email ID and with the password. After entering that, you have to click on the button login and send OTP. So you will get the OTP to your registered email ID. You will get the email to your registered email ID, and you have to enter the same OTP here. You have to not enter the wrong, or else it will OTP will not be taken, and there is a time limit also. Within 2 minutes you have to enter it, and after verifying the OTP, here you will get a button verify biometric. So here you can verify fingerprint and then a facial recognition. So using a pass key through the phone only, you can verify your fingerprint. And the facial recognition, we have not implemented it. We will be doing in review 3. Thank you, ma'am.
Completed or not? Okay. Show me the PPT. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
PPT.
Bindu.
Ah,
Okay. How many layers are there in your project?
3 layers,
Three
ma'am.
layers, ma'am.
Uh, how we,
One is password verification, ma'am, and another is OTP
And then
verification
OTP
and
generation and then
biometric
face recognition.
verification.
how it will helpful to people? How your
Ma'am,
project?
attackers cannot take their credential without using the passkey. A password can be known to attackers, they can crack that. But fingerprint verification, they have to do from their phone itself. The user has to then first he has to verify through the biometric, then itself only the other credentials will be open.
So many authentication systems are there, right? Login authentication, but your project how it will different with other authentication systems.
Ma'am, repeat once again.
So many authentications systems are there, right? Login authentication are
Ma'am,
there.
your voice is not audible, ma'am.
Ma'am, your voice is breaking.
So many login authentication are there um, in real world, right?
Yes, ma'am.
How it will different with other login authentication systems? How your project different?
Because of multi-layer security, ma'am. Due to multi-layer security, it will be helpful.
Our system is different from other system, ma'am, because it combines multiple security methods, ma'am, in single flow. First, many
Like
system uses
OTP.
only password or just OTP, ma'am. Now our system uses layers together like password, OTP, and biometric, which make it more secure, ma'am. Second, it also uses a passkey based authentication, ma'am. So our system is different from others, ma'am.
Yeah, here architecture components you mentioned database MySQL MongoDB, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So can you show me the database of your project where the login credential, login user, what data stored? Can you show me that?
Sanya mute ಆಗಿದೆ. Sanya mute.
Ma'am, it is with me. The laptop is not there with me. I'm outside, so I'm doing with phone.
Come to next slide. How much completed what face recognition?
Ma'am, it is not, we have completed, ma'am, but it is not detecting the face. If it is detecting also, it is showing you're not the right person. We will fix that issue, ma'am.
Uh, uh, what, face recognition.
Ma'am, your voice is not audible.
Ma'am, your voice is not audible.
So next review, you need to complete what face recognition. Okay.
Yes, ma'am, we'll be doing it. Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, we'll do that.